Okay, we got last Metal Monday of October, and it is Halloween. How you doing this Halloween, Brett?
You know, we were just talking about it. It's pretty fitting for Halloween for the market to be bloody red,
We
like
should
Dracula
be,
style.
yeah,
So
we should be dressed up like vampires right now because it is bloody,
yeah,
except lead.
lead. So if you have lead acid batteries, you might
You
be able
might-
to get a decent price
They
out
might,
of them today.
yeah.
And
you'll
by
s-
decent, I mean like 20 cents.
Well, the batteries though is still it's a tough thing to move, right?
It is.
Yeah.
It
So
is.
even with lead going up, that just people can't move them.
You know, and I had a podcast this morning with my buddy Chad Eller Brock. You know, we did the Bulls versus Bears
Yeah.
that we do. And if you haven't checked that podcast out, you need to. Chad is super in tune with the ferrous market. He's got charts for days. He's super intelligent, and I think he gives a lot of insight into kind of maybe where the trend is and what's going on in the ferrous market, which, to be honest, isn't great. So I think that's what we have to kind of.
Well, where are we going for Ferris in November?
It's going to be down. I don't know at what point how much, but it's starting to become a 2014-ish scenario where it's death by 1,000 cuts. I don't see a big cut coming, but I do see definitely some softening in the market, at least through the end of this year. And to be honest, it depends on what 2023 is going to bring, but it's not, the picture isn't super rosy. But,
Are you thinking down 20-ish? What do you think?
What's
your gut say?
Yeah, depends on the grade.
Okay.
10 to 20
10 to
is
20.
what it feels like. But I mean, if I don't know who out there has a ton of or like material to move. I mean, the good thing for us is, for the most part, we've moved a lot of our scrap. So, we're moving what we can buy, and we're kind of working that part of it. But flows are still slow. Nothing's really changing a lot on that front, at least on our end. So, it's going to be I think it could be a long, cold winter.
You think the non-ferrous follows ferrous? Just kind of trickles down.
You
death
know,
by 1,000.
It's
red
such a
markets.
different market. I mean, obviously, aluminum is kind of its own deal right now with the whole energy deal, and other countries having a tough time paying for the energy, the cost it takes to melt aluminum in today's world, and that has a trickle effect into the U.S. domestic market, which has the mills filling up. But I think the copper is, what was it this morning, like around 340?
It's around low 340s.
Yeah, somewhere in that range. So
we got broke into the 350s last week.
yeah, temporarily got up there.
Temporarily, and now it's back down at 340. Where
Yeah.
I feel like it's been there for months, the 340 range. You
Yeah,
know?
and the Fed, we got the Fed. They're gonna probably raise the rates. It's pretty much a lock from everything you read.
When does that come out?
Wednesday. So that's
Okay.
probably it's 75 basis points or 0.75%. That's on the docket this week. So that's gonna have some effect on the market, the commodities, and the volatility that's out there right now. I mean, you're seeing big swings up, big swings down. And I think that's never a good sign when you have that much volatility in the market, because that means that people just don't know which way to go.
Gotcha. I guess we'll just have to wait and see where things land, and we'll adjust accordingly, like everyone
That's
else.
all
has
you can
to.
do. I mean, at this point, you have to be, telling everybody right now, like, be super wise with your capital, like, be smart about what you do. The sun will shine again. The clouds are dark and they're a little nastier out there, but I still think it's a commodities world we live in, and the world doesn't move without copper, aluminum, steel. So it's not going anywhere. The pricing might be soft for a while. The demand could be soft for a little while. So it's just a matter of who can kind of weather the storm for the brighter days. And so I'm still super optimistic about the market in general, but the short term feels a little squishy.
We might have a
soft.
rough 6 months.
It could be.
Yeah.
6 months could be a year. So I always tell people, like, be smart, make good decisions, and put yourself in a position to be successful when the sun does come out again.
All right. Thank you, Brett. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Have a great month, great week, everybody.
Thanks.